Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today we're going to be looking at Robert Oster Fire and Ice. And this is what it looks like. It is beautiful blue ink with some crazy red sheen. You can totally see the red sheen. There, anyway. This is from Goulet Pens. You can get a sample for $1.75. And you can get a 50 ml bottle that looks like this for $17, which that's a pretty good price considering other places want $20, $24 for ink. So let's get into it, shall we? Alright, we're going to start off with Hewlett Packard 24-pound copy paper. And today we are using a Genhao 992 with a 0.7 millimeter broad nib. Let's take a look, shall we? This is going to be one of those inks, I can tell already. Alright, well, it didn't spread a whole lot, but it did spread some, so that's good. This is 24 pound, 90 gram Hewlett Packard inkjet printer paper. Let's see. It did try to bleed through just a little bit, but not too terribly bad. I might use the back side of this paper, but now that it's coming through, probably not. Maybe not. I don't see any sheen yet, but we will get to other papers. Alright. Now we're looking at the writing tablet from iScholar.com, shopiScholar.com. At first I thought it was feathering, but maybe it's feathering a little bit, but there is some haloing going on in the lettering. Don't know if you can see it right there, but oh, too close. Let's see. Right there, it's haloing, right there. It's got like a halo going around each of the letters. Oh, and it is feathering. Look at that. Of course, this is a little bit of a broader nib. It is a 0.7, which is a broad nib. And I didn't expect it to fray like a feather like that. The last one did too. So, maybe it's my jiggly writing, or maybe it's the paper. Who knows? Alright. Moving on. Oh, wait. No bleed through on the back. I'd totally use the back side of this paper. Let's move on to the Clairfontaine 90 gram, 24 pound French rule. Ooh. Wow. It is a really smooth paper. Alright, shall we take a closer look and see if we can see anything? So, doesn't look like it feathered any. I also can't see any shading. I don't see any sheening just yet. It may come on the other papers, but it almost looks like it feathered, just like there. So, average amount of feathering, I guess. And the spread is good. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, let's move on to Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. Okay. Oster. Very nice. Alright, let's take a closer look, shall we? It does seem to feather just a little bit, but not just as much as Valentine Red. The swipe test, you can still see the letter, the shape of the, if you smeared across it. So, I learned that that is the point of the smear test. If you smear something, if you can still see what letter you put down. I'm learning new things every day. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, oh gee, we're 9 minutes in. Okay, well, let's move on to the mead. I don't know how heavy the mead is, so we're just gonna have to wing it. This paper is very smooth. The only problem with it is some of the cheap of the bunch. So let's take a closer look, see how good she did. It didn't feather any more than the Monteverdi Valentine Red, so we'll give it average feathering. The smear test, you can still see the hashtag. Very wet. I don't really see any halo or sheen on this paper. Then again, it may not have developed yet, but I don't see any currently. There's significant bleeding. So I would not use the back side of this paper. That is a significant amount of bleed through. So, moving on to the memo book by Walmart.com. Cool. Alright, let's take a closer look, shall we? No more feathering than the Monteverdi Valentine Red, so that's good. I don't really see any haloing or sheen or shade. Maybe a tiny bit of shading. Not much. Well, that's alright. No bleed through on the back so far. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, now let's move on to the... oh dear. Let's move on to the CVS Calibre notebook, 6 inches by 4 inches. Alright. Let's take a closer look, shall we? No more feathering than the Monteverdi Valentine Red. Oh, I do see a tiny bit of a redness right there. Sheen. Oh, maybe a little bit, maybe a little tiny bit right there too. The smear test is very good. I can still see the hashtag after it's been smeared. There's another one, just for comparison. Alright. Let's see. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, let's move on to the Birmingham Pen Company. 52 GSM Tomoy River paper, 3-ish by 5-ish. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Sorry. Alright, let's take a look. This is kind of a disappointment. I was looking for sheen, but like I don't see any at all. Alright, let's do the I don't see any sheen at all. Which this paper should really bring out the sheen. Let's see. I don't see any at all. This is supposed to be a sheen monster, but I don't see any at all. I don't know. Anyway, alright. Moving right along. Let's look at the Fabriano Echo Qua 85 GSM. Oh dear, you couldn't see a damn thing I just did you? Oh, that's too bad. Alright. This one isn't much better. I need to do something really quick. Okay. So, there. I don't see any sheen. No more feathering than the Monteverdi, and the smear test is good. No bleed through on the back. A little bit of ghosting. That's pretty much usual. All right, now let's move on to the. Where is it? Okay. There we are. the Lamy notebook. This is 85 GSM. Oh dear, I looked it up yesterday. I can't remember. Okay. Alright, let's see. Looks really good. I don't see any sheening or shading. Anyway, the hashtag looks good. Everything looks good. There's no bleed through on the back that I can see of, so that's nice. This paper is something else. I mean, it held up. Oh dear. It held up really well, except for the marker paper, except for the alcohol marker. I mean, everything I've thrown at it has pretty much been bulletproof, which is pretty amazing considering the fountain pen I was using was really wet, and so I was just kind of shooketh of how good this paper is. Like, it's pretty good stuff. Maybe at the end of this trial period I'll have to buy me some. It's really good. Alright, now then we're gonna try some visual art. Let's see, I have a little tiny bit left of this sample. It's really good. Okay. Put that over there. And then, I'm sorry this video is so long. One of these days I'm going to have to figure out how to add music to my videos. It's not copywritten, because everything is copywritten these days, and even the music on YouTube that they say is not copyright is freaking copyrighted by YouTube. So, that's nice. Alright, here we go. That's cool. Cool. Alright then. Alright. That is beautiful. Anyhow, I hope that this was enjoyable for some of you. That is all for today, so thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.